All right. When a ring becomes revelation. All right, check it. I was driving for Uber, right? This was a little while ago, just minding my own business like I always do, staying professional and all. But this couple was in my back seat and they started talking about their engagement or their wedding or, what have you. And this conversation hit different. It felt like the universe was putting me up for something real. They were talking about this ring like it was more than just some piece of jewelry. They were speaking on it like it was a whole awakening. I could hear it in their voices how they got all soft when they described the moment she put it on. Like the whole world stopped for a second just for me to be a witness, and the whole universe or whatever was witnessing what was happening between them. That's when it hit me that a ring isn't just a piece of metal and a stone when it's with the right person. That becomes clarity, drip, water wrapped in light. The way they described it, it sounded like a piece of liquid sunlight gold folded into a gold warming you folded. It sounded like a piece of liquid sunlight gold, folded into gold, warming you from the inside out. I could feel the way her energy was guided or directed towards me in a way, even though we didn't speak. I could hear a wave of universal energy guiding me. She wanted this for me too. She was saying, I want this for you too someday, to find love like this. The promise they had was so real you could almost grasp it. It was like God took a breath and exhaled the diamonds, spinning up in new constellations between two people who really found each other. I felt that energy within my grip. I could picture her smile too, that proud glow when you get to show the world you found your person, your other half. That ring carries all of it, the memories, the intention, the sacred space y'all created together. It becomes this pulse of grace that reminds you who you are and who you're becoming together. One day, I'll be slipping that ring on to somebody's hand, watching the whole city quiet down around us too. I'm grateful those two showed me what real love could look like when you're in that commitment. That's some powerful stuff. So yeah, I remember that day clearly like it was yesterday. I was downtown Chicago and it was just a normal day for me. I'm usually just the, shut up and get the money kind of guy. And this couple, like the way they were talking about the ring and like they were so like, you know um that's one thing that showed me where the term water comes from. Sometimes when you look at jewelry it can look like little raindrops and stuff, and like that was like a new way of looking at it. And yeah, um I mean the guy was like, he had this kind of aura that like he would do anything for her, and he has done anything for her, and like he would move the world for her. And she kind of had that energy of like, oh, it was very much accepting, and we didn't speak or anything, but like the way she was kind of looking at me, like I could see it through the rear mirror. The way she was looking at me and the way just like they were talking, it's like she wanted to tell the world like about her arrangement, and it seemed like she wanted that for me too, which was very nice. I mean, obviously when I'm driving she could see that I didn't have a ring on my finger, so she was probably like, yeah, I want this for everybody. Everybody should experience this feeling. And I think that was a wonderful thing. The older I get, I guess that's probably part of the settling down, is like you start to pick up on conversations like that. So maybe that's what that was. Mm, yeah, I mean they were dressed nice. It was nice and sunny out, and I didn't look at the ring at all. But like the way they were talking about it, the way they were describing it, kind of said it all. And yeah, so if you want this reflection, Going to be down below. You can read the original one. I want to know from you guys, actually. I want to know, are any of you married, and have you experienced this whole situation where like the world kind of stops and slows down and everything just kind of, see, I'm smiling just thinking about it because I've experienced a little bit of this and I'm looking forward to experiencing it again. And yeah, love is an amazing, wonderful thing. Yes, yes, yes. Let's talk about love.